I can point the camera. There you go. Hi, everyone. Good morning. We're just heading out to do some work on the truck. Just waiting for some people to jump on here. See if I can read chat. Okay. Shoot me a message. Let me know if you can hear us. Camp Bunker. Josh. He's feeling a lot better. Crazy Van. Good morning. Loud and clear. Excellent. Thank you. Very good. Let me just adjust the camera here a little bit. You're gonna wiggle around for a second. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Linda, good morning. Camp Busker Josh. Yes, you're good. Thank you. Yeah, we're just heading out to do a little bit of, I'm going to call this like beautification work on the rig. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Mark. Thanks, Robert. So there's some things inside of the truck that could use a little bit of sprucing up as far as the way things look, and that's what I've been fiddling around with. Nothing extreme, just little things that I look at that kind of bother me when I look at them. So let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can flip the camera. There we go. Okay. So this little wall right here has always bothered me because of the way it looks. You know, it looks like looks very industrial. I have some more of this kind of it's actually flooring. I have some more of that in a box in the garage here, so I'm gonna pull some pieces out this morning. Morning, Kevin. Morning, Joe. Matt from Michigan, good morning. And I'm gonna put some pieces on here real quick this morning. I always use like construction adhesive. You know, that's adhesive backed flooring, but it's not strong enough to stick to a wall. Because when we first did this wall, this was the first wall we did here, my daughter and I, you know, 3 years ago or more. And we stuck it all up there and went out to get lunch, and when we came back, half of it had fallen off. So, yeah, Benita, I think it will. And I've also got, morning, Reg, Hybrid Life. Nice surprise finding this on. Yeah, I don't do this a lot, but I just felt like doing it this morning. I've got some new hooks too. So these were the hooks that were hanging up here. You can see that's the one that got ripped out. I always hang Lefty's leashes on here when they're not in use. His collars, his leashes, they all hang right here. And one day, his leash got tangled around this hook, and he jumped out after something and it ripped it right off. So I don't use it to like secure his leash. They just hang there when they're not in use. And these aren't, you can see they don't stick out very far. And trying to hang up his 30-foot leash, it needs a little more. Sorry about that. Lefty just tried to wander away. So I guess the signal in the truck didn't like it. Yep. Yeah, we're back on. Loretta, Texas. So I'm going to be putting a bunch of these hooks along here after I put that siding on there. I call it siding, it's flooring actually. I've got, hey, what are you doing? He's got his nose in the box of dog biscuits over there. Hey. I've got a cabinet coming. Left. You want one? Huh? You feel like your teeth are good? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Come on. So he's able to chew his crunchy treats again. Just a few days ago, I started giving him those again. So he's back on hard food and all that. He's doing good. But I was just saying, I have a cabinet coming that's going to sit right in this area right here. And it's going to hold all my clothes. Yeah, he got one. It's going to hold all my clothes. So it was real difficult to find one because this is only about 9.5 inches deep right here. And I didn't want to stick out too far into the hallway. Yeah, you did see his leash on the move. So it's gonna stick out just about an inch past that doorway right there. So about right there. And it's about 30 inches tall. And it sticks out. It's like the exact correct width. So it'll be flush with this wall here. And that's going to take over my clothes. Because I always had my clothes in like the giant plastic bins, you know. Like similar to those bins down there, but deeper. And that became cumbersome. So the clothes are now going to get stored in the cabinet. You know, I don't have a ton of clothes. So it should work out just fine. I do have room in my outside cabinet out there for overflow clothing, you know, that can go in the plastic bins. Hi, Sean. Good morning. Yeah, we'll be back out there at some point out in Arizona, for sure. Don't know if it's going to be this winter, though. But maybe. I'm not sure yet. You know, the price of diesel, I don't have to tell all of you how much diesel costs. And it's really starting to wear on me. I was hoping that it was going to start coming down by now, but it's not. Doesn't seem to be dropping. And like here, it's $6 a gallon here. I don't know what it is where all of you are, but it's not dropping. It's been $6 for, you know, like the last 6-7 weeks. It doesn't seem to be moving at all. And when I think about, you know, I know what it cost us when we drove back here from Arizona. It was expensive. It was very expensive. And the thought of, you know, spending that kind of money again to drive back out there, I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable thinking about that. That's a lot of money just for, you know, just for fuel. I mean, we paid almost double our normal cost for fuel when we came across the country this last time. That was tough. That's not something I have in the budget, you know, so I'm undecided as to where we're going when we leave here. 420 in Kansas City? Dang. For diesel. And gas here is, yeah, don't know why we keep dropping out here. There's plenty of signal. I keep blaming it on my old phone. $4.99 in Ohio, up to $5.39, yep. Hi, Larry. 544, Kansas City. Hey, Mark in New Jersey. Just ordered a, come on back here. I'm doing that. I am, again, not a pro at, Bear Dad, hello. Can't wait to install a sink with a lid. Yep, very good. Yeah, I love having the sink in the rig. That was, you know, what did I spend the first 2 years with no sink? But it makes things a lot more comfortable and easy. $5.29 in Flagstaff. I would take $5.29 right now. No, it's better than $6. We're getting suckered up here in New York. Really are. So a couple of housekeeping things. Remember, we've got the Oops Power Station drawing on the 15th, so make sure y'all are entered for that giveaway. You needed to leave the Oops comment on the video. I can't think of what the title of it was, but I hope you all are entered for that. Get entered by the 15th. The Gulu, today is their Amazon deal day. Even though Prime Day is tomorrow and the next day, Gulu's doing all their prices today. So if you go over to Amazon and look at the Gulu boosters, if you need one of those, they got low prices today. She sent me the price list and it's good deals. Not quite as low as the one the other day that they shared with us, but still really good prices. And we do have a Gulu booster pack that's going to be coming up for a giveaway. I'll announce the details of that in an upcoming video. And we also have the Anchor Power Station giveaway coming up, and I'll announce the details in a video. That's a really nice power station. Very pricey, but really nice piece of gear. So that'll be coming up. And all of you that went over and watched that Anchor Power Station video that I did, that like 6-minute one, thank you for that. I know that's not like the usual content style that we do. That manufacturer wanted that specific format, and you know, it's those manufacturers that give me the stuff that I can give away to all of you. So if that's what they wanted, I'm willing to do that for them so that I can get the piece of kit that I can give away to you guys. So thanks for everyone that went over there and watched that video. I appreciate that. It lets them know that y'all are interested in the gear, so I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know how to make the chat stay up here. Really, thank you. Yeah, that video was it was different for me to do that, you know. Had to be really serious and say a bunch of specific things, and you know, it is what it is, but got a good piece of gear to give away to everybody. Oh, thank you. You don't mind the sponsorship. So again, it's how I get the gear that I can give away to all of you. Most of the things that I don't have a specific need for, I'm more than happy to give it away to people. You know, things like the Gulu booster pack that I have used, and that's really easy for me to talk about because I actually use the dang thing and I really like it. So those are easy things for me to say, hey, if you want one of these, go and buy it, because I use the thing, you know. So that's why they've been good to me, good to us. They've given me 2 boosters now to give away to everybody, so I appreciate them doing that, and so I'll talk about them a little bit. Thank you. I'm gonna blow on my screen. Hold on. Trying to get the dust off. We did a bunch of woodwork in the rig yesterday. I've got a video actually that's gonna post this afternoon. Unless you guys want me to release it right now. It's already uploaded and everything. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why we continue to get dropped off like that, but like I'm not really moving. Did I get the airbags? I have not installed them yet. Tomorrow the rig is going into the shop for the rear end, for the pinion seal replacement and rear end fluid. I decided to take it to the shop for that. And then when it comes back from there, then I'm going to do the airbags. I didn't want to get into it before the appointment in case something went haywire, and I needed to be able to get it up to the shop tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing the airbags when it comes back from the shop. So that's tomorrow. Hopefully they get it all done in one day. If they keep it a couple days, that's not really a big deal, but because my pinion seal is definitely leaking. I noticed that when we got back into town, when we came back to New York. Sorry about that. There we go. Trying to get the camera aimed better. And then the airbags are going. The airbags and the shocks will go in at that point. So up to the shop tomorrow. Sometimes, you know, I like to do a lot of the work myself, but I know when I'm like, I don't want to say in over my head, but I know when the smarter choice is to take it to a shop, because this rig came with, it could have had multiple different rear ends, and identifying it and getting the right parts for me would be more difficult than for the shop up there. So I just decided to take it in there. And I know the guys up at the shop, so, you know, I'm not going to get taken advantage of, as you call it, you know, so they'll take care of me, and hopefully we'll have it back by Wednesday, so I can do the airbags. I only have a couple things left under the hood. The fuel filter, air filters I got to pop in. I'm going to show a video on doing the fuel filter, because I know that can be a pain, so I'm going to do a video on that. Thank you, Dorothy, for that. So what I was saying was, there's a video coming out later today. It's actually, I'm trying to start a new little series here. And I'll explain it in the video, but it's clips of video that have never been seen before, that might be old, because I'm trying to clear out all the old clips that I have, and it's a lot of really good stuff that just never got posted to the channel for whatever reason. So I actually had asked the patrons about this, if they would be interested in seeing some of these clips, and they said yeah, they would. So that'll be released this afternoon. So everybody go and watch that and let me know what you think of it. Just taking some clips from, I've got some that are over 2 years old that just never got posted, and, you know, sharing those in between the videos about working on the rig and stuff like that, sharing those kind of videos. So it was really fun for me to watch old video clips, like the changes that have happened in the truck and how we've changed, because some of these are really old, like I said. And in one clip there, I'm cooking breakfast, and there's no stove, there's just a little Coleman 2-burner thing in there, and I don't have the sink yet, and it's really interesting to see the old stuff. So that'll be released this afternoon. I did some more work on the bed. I know that I did the work on that, but then I decided I needed to make a couple of improvements to it. So I came out here and tore some of it apart and added some more stuff. I've got a video coming up to show everybody, but it improved the feel of it. I used your idea for putting wax on the sliders, and that definitely helped. It helped them move in and out a lot easier. Thank you for that. I was thinking like WD-40, but that would stink. Wax was a better idea. Okay, I'm right in the middle of saying something really good, and the thing goes. Someone asked our best day so far. It's really hard to pick out, because we have really great moments all the time. You know, when we're in places that we're off doing a hike and we come onto some kind of scenery that's just amazing, you know, that happens a lot, and it's really hard for me to pick out like the best days we've had so far. I've had a lot of like moments where I stop and I'm just like, oh, it's one of those moments, you know. And it can be something simple, or it can be something like really, really amazing where I have those moments. But those happen a lot. I would have a hard time picking out and identifying like what my best day has been so far. That's a good question. It's beautiful here in New York right now. Like for the next 10 days, at the highest, it's going to be like 84 degrees. It has not rained here. It is so dry. It hasn't rained in like 6 weeks. It's incredible. It's really bad. It's very unusual, you know. Usually June is a pretty wet month here with rainstorms, and it just hasn't happened this year. Yeah, I'm glad we're having decent weather too, because when it gets really hot here, it's brutal. I know you guys always call me a whiner about it, but it's really bad when it's 90 degrees and it's really high humidity. It's very, I mean, I'll be saturated with sweat and it'll be like 8 in the morning and it's 72 degrees, but I'm soaking because it's so humid. It's really oppressive. It's a lot different than the heat out west. It's not a dry heat, it's a wet heat back here for sure. But right now it's just beautiful, low humidity, and it's like in the 70s today. It's just gorgeous, really nice. Morning, Craig. Pittsburgh. Yeah, you probably have similar weather to us. David, your best day is always tomorrow. That's a good comment. I don't have, a good answer to that would have been, I don't have a lot of bad days. You know, like every day is pretty good. I don't have a lot of bad days. Where's Lefty? He's right there. We just came back. We did a walk. We walked a couple miles this morning over at the town park. 101 in Nevada. Oh my God. Utah. Hey. Oh, that's not his good angle. Hey, I think it's the lady next door. Hey. Come here, buddy. Okay. You're blowing out their headphones, I'm sure. Come on. It's the neighbor. 106 in Austin. Sponsorship is a good thing. I'm learning from. Thank you, Ed. Thank you for that. You are awesome. Ed just popped me. What are they called? Super chat. Yeah. Losing my mind there. 40 degrees in the UK. But wait a minute. Is that? Hey. Is that American degrees or UK degrees? Morning. Okay. Okay. It's a delivery guy. Oh my gosh. Been trying to get it to you for a while. Yes, you sure have. We got it, Ed. We finally got it. That's great. That's UK degrees? That's 100 Fahrenheit. Okay, there we go. Yes, I was in, I spent 2 weeks over there back in 1989. Mom and Howard's job had him working over there for a few years. So me and a buddy of mine went to visit, and I can't remember the name of the town they lived in. It began with an M, but it wasn't Manchester. But I can't think of what the name of it was. And we spent 2 weeks there, riding the tube and going all over in London, having a great time. It was really great. I'm so glad I did that. And we were there for 2 weeks. It was in the summer, and it didn't rain for the whole 2 weeks we were there. And everybody we talked to said that was such a like a unique situation, but it was beautiful when we were there. But it wasn't 100 degrees. Someone just missing the. Christine, thank you. Another super chat. Super chat adds the hero of the day. You said it. He's been trying to get me a donation here for a while, and him and I have tried all kinds of stuff, so I'm glad it finally worked. In Quartzsite, back to Arizona, 105. Oh my gosh. 80s and 50 overnight. Now that's good. Call it Coconino. Dark Nomad. Yeah, with the humidity, the heat index, that's a good way to put it. Like I said, one morning it was 72 degrees out here, and I was absolutely drenched from head to toe from the humidity. It's just, it's a really, you got to experience it if you never have. Yes, it is great to see supporters. Yeah, we've had it's been a tough year. A tough visit back here with you know, all the medical stuff. And I do have health insurance, but it doesn't cover all the stuff. And with Lefty's things there, we've had some, you know, kind of blew the budget out, but that's, you know, that happens all the time in life. It's not unique, but we're surviving. We're definitely okay. Hot and humid in Florida, I'll bet. I got my eye on Florida for the winter time. And I've had a few of you, you know, offer like a landing spot down there if I want to come down there and need a place to land and park till we find a place, you know, to go and camp at, which is really nice. That I've talked about it before, driving and not having like a target location. I don't do that well. I don't handle that well. I found out like I need to have a pinpoint place that I'm going, at least to land at, you know, until I kind of get my bearings. 75 in Savannah, that's nice. Nice to have a cold Pepsi laying on the beach. So speaking of the beach, you know, we're right on Lake Ontario here, and it hit me yesterday. I'm like, I haven't taken Lefty to the beach since we've been here. So we're going to go down to the beach. I'm going to bring y'all along with us and get a camera rolling, because it's, you know, we're lucky that we have Lake Ontario right here. You know, it's a very large freshwater lake. And this time of year, with the weather we've had, the water should be really nice temperature. So we're going to head up there to the beach here soon and do some swimming. I'm going to see if I can't get in the water with him. You know, Lefty loves swimming. He's a definite water dog. 85% humidity, North Carolina. You ever camp on some of them? Yeah, if I found places that had camping on lakesides and stuff, or even Ocean Beach, I would definitely do it. I don't know how saltwater would be on Lefty. You know, he's got that pink skin, and have we ever been in the ocean before? No, he has not been in the ocean in saltwater. I would have to see how that goes. I would hate to irritate his sensitive skin with the saltwater. But I would definitely camp on a beach. You know, we don't have any like water gear, you know, like boat or anything like that. And if that became something that we did all the time, I would have to gear up so that we could. Yeah, I was just saying, I did have a company offer to send me, they have like those those stand-up paddle boards, but they also have it with a sit-down kayak kind of thing. And I don't know, I just decided against it because we don't get near water enough to merit like carrying something like that. So I just passed on it. Will Mom miss us when we, yeah, she or is she looking forward to it? She, you know, when we were getting ready to come back here, she kept messaging me and saying, hey, why don't you just come back here? Because she knew we were like in cold weather and having some struggles, and I wasn't feeling well, and she kept egging me on to just come on back here, come on back here. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if by the time we leave, she's, you know, ready for us to go. He's surprised. Salt water is great for skin issues. Yeah, I mean, I know it can help with skin problems. Costco $5.39 for diesel. Kevin in Utah. You know, I haven't looked at. Mom has the BJ's card where you get the cheaper gas, I guess. I'd have to look and see if I can get, because I do need to put fuel in. I'm under a quarter tank. I haven't put fuel in since we got back to New York. It's because of the price. But I was thinking about taking some several day camp trips to some state parks that are around here, you know, before we leave New York for the season. And before I do that, I've got to put fuel in. So I've got to find my cheapest alternative, or my cheapest option, that is, to put some fuel in. Padre Island. Yeah, I've heard of Padre Island for sure. That's down Texas way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, she'll be sad. I mean, she loves Lefty. You know, Lefty grew up with Grandma. She used to go over every day, pretty much every day when I was at work, because we live within a mile of each other. she would go over and let Lefty out at lunchtime and then sit with him and read a book or something for an hour or two every day for, 5 days a week pretty much, just so he wasn't alone all day when I was at work. Good morning from Washington, Jenny. Very good. Hey, Randy. Randy's my buddy with a rig that's got one of those Dodge engines in it, the Cummins. He's a big Cummins fan. I don't hold it against him, though. I'm always kidding about that. Cummins are great. Duramex are great. Powerstrokes are great. You have a boxer pit mix. It's white. Looks just like Lefty. Someone sent me a picture of their dog. I can't think of who it is. And if I looked at that picture and didn't know it, I would have thought it was Lefty. Identical face, expression on the face, looked exactly like Lefty. It's uncanny. Upside and gas. Yeah, Gas Buddy, I've got that. I just haven't been looking because I'm not buying any fuel right now. I don't need to. I've left the tank at like a quarter tank since we've been here. What was that? There's one near the thruway. I missed that. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. Yep. Well, I'm gonna cut this off here. I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and again, housekeeping. If you need a Gulu, today is their Amazon day, so go over to Amazon and go to the Gulu store. The prices are really great on the booster packs. I've got a video releasing later today with some older clips, and then we've got the giveaway for another Gulu booster, and we've got the giveaway for the Anchor power station coming up. So watch the upcoming videos. I want to get that gear shipped out to all of you. Yeah, I guess the YouTube gods are telling me that it's time to cut up. So everybody have a great day, really. I'm going to give you the peace sign this way because I'm being told that this way means bad things in certain countries. That's the way my daughter used to always do it. That's why I started doing that. So everybody have a great day. I'll show you the work we're doing in the rig in an upcoming video. Thanks everybody for being here with me this morning and with Lefty and watching him harass the delivery guy. We'll see y'all really soon.